Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the replay. To share, swipe to the right, Apple, up from the bottom, Android, and share. This is the first live stream of the new year. So you want to share it and also hit the screen for hearts. Hit the screen for hearts. Go ahead and do that. Show some love, ladies and gentlemen. Show some love. But please, definitely share it with your friends on Meerkat and Periscope, or I should say Periscope. Hey, good morning, good morning. Good morning, welcome. Come on in, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, welcome. Go ahead and share it while you guys are waiting. Let's go ahead and share it. We're going to get started here in about 1 minute or so. Go ahead and share. All right, thanks for the heart. Thanks for the heart. Thank you for sharing. Camille, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Remember, sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. If you don't share, you don't care. All right, we want to welcome everybody at Meerkat as well. Jab, 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 right hook. Good morning, Sister Candace. Good morning. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and double up this count real quick. We're going to get started in 30 seconds or less. So share. Hit the parrot dude in the corner, and let's go ahead and share it up. Let's let everybody represent by sharing. Thank you very much. All right, the money game, ladies and gentlemen. The money game 2016. The money game 2016. Let's go ahead and turn Meerkat around. All right, good morning, everybody at Meerkat. All right, Meerkat looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, good morning. All right, good morning, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and get settled in. Let's share it. Thanks for sharing, Sister Candace. Let's go ahead and share it real quick. We're going to get started in about 10 seconds. Hey, good morning, Meerkatters. Let me make sure my phone's on vibrate, because someone always call while we're broadcasting here live. Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is DarrellMuhammad. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a real estate investor, mentor, coach, entrepreneur, businessman, and online, offline sales and marketing. Been in sales and marketing all of my professional career going back to, I graduated in 1990, okay? Very excited to be here as a former stockbroker. Learned a lot as a stockbroker for a major Wall Street firm, managing, millions and millions of dollars for my client. And that's very, very unusual. When the last time you've ever met a black stockbroker? All right, a black stockbroker. So what I want to do and have been doing, by God's grace, brothers and sisters, is bringing you some nuggets that I've learned over the last 30 plus years in my education on financial empowerment, wealth building, making money, the whole 9 yards, okay? And I want to share it with you, share it with our community. That's why I hashtagged it Black Dollars, hashtagged it Black Enterprise. For those that are interested in black dollars, black enterprise, I'm looking for you, and I want to welcome you to this daily live stream that I do every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So go ahead and share it with your friends, right? Share it with your friends right now. Go ahead and hit the parrot dude in the corner. Go ahead and share it with your friends, because we're talking about the money game, brothers and sisters. We're talking about the money game and how to learn the money game to win for ourselves, our family, but most importantly, our black community, right? Our black community. The root to our suffering is economics, brothers and sisters. It's economics. We can't forget that. See, that's so far removed from our conscious, right? It's so far removed from, the solutions that are on the table. It's a by the way kind of thing. Oh yeah, maybe we can create our own jobs. Oh yeah, maybe we can go into business for ourselves. Oh yeah, maybe we should try to empower ourselves as a community? Right? Oh yeah, maybe we should. We see everybody else doing it around us, but for some reason, that's not something that we're committed to life, committed to death to do. But for those of us who are, that's who I'm looking for. That's who I'm trying to connect with and resonate with. And that's why you have to share this live stream. Social media is about sharing. It is no society if there's no sharing going on. All right? So if you're not sharing, you're not participating in the social society, the social interaction. But for those who are interested, those who want to know more, make sure you go to DarrellMuhammad. Oops, that's the wrong one. Here it is. DarrellMuhammad.com. DarrellMuhammad.com. All right. This is my private website. Subscribe. This is how we're going to connect and move forward and do some things together personally. Do some things together personally by you subscribing to this website. All right. If you're looking to take action, you want to connect with like-minded people, we're going to start a mastermind group. We're going to have our first live webinar next week, but it's only for those in this private group, on my private list. Okay? So make sure you go to DarrellMuhammad.net if you like what you hear, if you're about it, right? Not about talking about it, but about being about it. Then those are the people I'm looking for, all right? Everybody else, you can reach me on the social media platforms, DarrellMuhammad.net everywhere. All right, DarrellMuhammad.net everywhere. You can find me on Periscope, Twitter, YouTube, fan page, Darrell Muhammad fan page. That's where you can go to just keep abreast and to watch and, kind of see what's going on and that kind of stuff. But the action takers, the for real deal folks, here's where you need to go. Oops. DarrellMuhammad.net. All right. Thanks very much for joining. Let's share. All right. Sharing is caring. Well, first of all, let me say welcome, everybody. Welcome to 2016. All right. I'm happy to be here. I made it over. A lot of our pioneers in our community didn't make it. Natalie Cole didn't make it. Our sister, Dr. Cress Welsing, she barely made it to the new year. But you and I are here January 4th. Welcome, and congratulations. The reason why I think God allowed me to be here, and I believe He allowed you to be here, because we have work to do. Not just for ourselves, not just for our family, because those that didn't make it, they had things to do for themselves and their family, but they didn't make it. But we have a work to do for our community, right? For our community. Those that love the most care for others, right? Care for others. Those that love the most. So welcome, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the first live stream here at the Money Game. We're doing a Money Game series. I'm here to teach you the money game, brothers and sisters, on how to win the money game. How to win the money game. Because apparently we, not me, not you, we don't know the money game to win. We're playing by the rules to lose. So today the question on the table is, do you have a BFF? You need a BFF to win at the money game. And you might be thinking, BFF? Darrell, what are you talking about? I need a best friend for life? I need a best friend forever in order to win the money game? Wow, that doesn't sound right. What does that have to do with winning the money game? I know my mindset has to be right. I know certain things I need to know, I need to do. But I need a best friend forever? A best friend for life in order to win the money game? I'm kind of confused. I'm confused, Darrell. What are you talking about? Here, let me tell you what I'm talking about. No, I'm not talking about you need a best friend forever, even though those are good. Not that you need a best friend for life. And I hope we have a lot of those. But what I'm talking about, what you and I need in order to win at the money game. Now make sure you're sharing this, because this is some powerful stuff. All right? This is some powerful stuff, brothers and sisters. So go ahead, hit the paradiddle right now. I got my notes here. I'm going to have to do two parts, because I was going on 3 pages of note and still writing. I said, okay, this is going to have to be a part 1 and a part 2. Because I don't want to rush through anything. In 2016, I'm going to slow down, take my time, and give you, as much substance, not in volume, but in depth during this 20 minutes. All right? So that way we can have some time to open up for questions. All right? But we're talking about you need a BFF to win at the money game. So the question is, do you have a BFF? I got a BFF. You have to have a BFF if you're planning on having a chance at winning at the money game. Hey, welcome, Green Tea. Hey, thanks for sharing the stream with your followers. Meerkat, go ahead and restream. You go ahead and do that right now. You can see my notes right here. Go ahead and restream, Meerkat, because here's what the BFF I'm talking about. Now write this down. Somebody get ready to put this in the feed. The BFF that I'm talking about, that you have to have, that you need, hey, Living Chic, that you have to have in order to win at the money game, is a budget and a financial freedom plan. You got that? BFF, a budget and a financial freedom plan. That's the BFF that we have to have in order to win at the money game. Somebody put that in the live stream. Right? The BFF equals a budget and a financial freedom plan. That's what you need. That's what I need. That's what I have to have. That's what you have to have. We have to have a budget and a financial freedom plan. They go together. Thank you very much, lovely. Appreciate you. All right? So that's the BFF. You have to have a budget and financial freedom plan. Thank you, Sister Candace, as always. All right? So that's what you have to have. So look now for your new BFF. Right? So now put together a budget and a financial freedom plan that you have on a regular basis, that you're always reviewing, right? You got your BFF. What is that you have? I got my BFF. My BFF. Yo, that's a piece of paper with some stuff on it. How is that your BFF? Because it's my budget and my financial freedom plan. They go together, brothers and sisters. God creates everything in duality or opposites or things in complementary to each other. They can be opposite and complementary, right? Like a male and a female. Like a yin and a yang, right? So everything is in duality. Right? In this completeness, everything is duality. Even a plant has both male and female in it. So you have to have both of those. Right? Now here's the challenge. Here's the question I have for you. Do you have a budget? If you do, good. Do you have a financial freedom plan? If you do, man, you're in a rare minority. You're in a rare group. Unfortunate, brothers and sisters, most of us don't have a budget or a financial freedom plan. The reason why many times it's such a struggle for black people, thanks for sharing, Sister Brandy, my co-host over there at Black Wealth Empowerment Live, it's a struggle for most of us. Know why? Because for us as black people here in America, a lot of times in these certain areas that's been, so restricted for us, you and I are the first generation that has to do this. And it's always hard for the first generation to do it. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, God bless the man who paves the way for others. See, that's the hardest thing to do, is to pave a way for someone else. See, it's easy for Paris Hilton to come behind her father and grandfather, right? It's easy for Donald Trump to come behind his father and his grandfather that I come to find out was a pimp and a thug, right? It's easier to come behind those people. When you have someone who forged a way, the challenge is we're forging a way for ourselves, for our children. But somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it. Thanks for sharing. All right? Somebody had to do it. So the question is, are you going to be the one? Am I going to be the one to do it for our children? Or are we going to pass that on to them, right? Are we going to pass that struggle on to them? Not that struggle. A different struggle, but not that struggle. So I'm praying and hoping, brothers and sisters, that you and I, we would go ahead and pave the way for our children in the area of BFF. So, budget and financial freedom plan. Budget and financial freedom plan. All right? Now, here's the thing. Too many of us don't have a budget. Let's start with the budget. We're going to cover the budget today, and tomorrow we're going to cover the financial freedom plan. So get ready, write this down, put these down in your notes. Right? Today we're going to talk about budget. Tomorrow we're going to come back and talk about financial freedom plan. Because see, somebody has to drive it home. Somebody has to make it so clear that we have multiple aha moments. See, that's the job of a teacher. Thank you, Sister Brandy. That's the job of a teacher, right? To pierce through the ignorance of the student until the student has multiple aha moments. That's the challenge of the teacher. That's my challenge, to give you multiple aha moments. So I have to perfect my craft. I have to do a better and better job. That's why in 2016, we're going to slow down, give you depths. Slow down and try to crystallize it for you so you can have multiple aha moments. All right? Go ahead and share it. All right. Welcome. Hello from Kazakhstan. All right. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Hey, welcome. All right? So, now here's what happens, unfortunately. Many of us get paid, right? We pay our bills, spend our money on what we want. And then we just see whatever we have left. That's our budget. All right? That's my budget. Thank you, Sister Candace. I don't know, Kakistan. Thank you. All right? You don't have to know how to pronunciate words to understand the money game. You just need to understand the money game. All right? So, we get paid. We pay our bills. In the process of paying our bills, in between paying our bills, we buy the things that we want, and we just see whatever we have left. Right? We just see whatever. That's our budget. But that's not really a budget. Okay? Some of us have a budget, but we stop at the budget. That's only one half of the equation. Right? It's only one half of the equation. You need both to grow. Right? We have a budget, but we don't have the financial freedom plan. And I don't want to say that's the most important part, but that's very, 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 very important. That's why I wanted to split it up today and do the budget today and do the financial plan tomorrow. Financial freedom plan tomorrow, because that's it. The financial freedom plan is really it. Now, we'll go into that tomorrow. All right? If you're just joining, my name is DarrellMuhammad, coming to you from Houston, Texas. Excited that we made it to 2016. I'm excited that you're here so we can talk about the money game. The money game, brothers and sisters. If you're just joining, I've been doing the money game series now, I guess a month or so. All right? And you can find some of them on my website at DarrellMuhammad.net. And just scroll through. You'll see them. They'll be entitled The Money Game. All right? As I told you I would, I put up about 6 of them this week, and I'll put up 6 more every week until I can catch up. All right? So go to DarrellMuhammad.net, and you'll see the live streams from previous series of The Money Game. All right? So we're talking about the money game, and you have to have a BFF in order to win at the money game. So the question is, do you have a BFF? Do you have a BFF? And what is that? Do you have a budget and a financial freedom plan? Today we're covering budget. Some of us have budgets, but we stop at the budget. We don't do the financial freedom plan. Right? And the financial freedom plan is very, very vitally important to the budget. Let's say, for example, the budget is your body, and the food and water and oxygen is the financial freedom plan. What good is our body if we don't have food, water, and oxygen? Right? We have to have both of them together. And so many of us have the budget, but we don't have the financial freedom plan. All right? So by not having a financial freedom plan, our budget is dead. It's all but dead. It has a pulse, right? But it doesn't have a rapid pulse. Our budget is dead. It has no power if we don't have a financial plan that goes with it. All right? A financial plan that goes with it. So we have to make sure that that's very important. Now, I'm looking at my notes here. Many of us don't have a budget because our why isn't big enough. Our why isn't big. Have a budget for what? Why should I have a budget? There's other things I'd rather be doing than sitting down looking at my budget, going over my budget, right? Adjusting my budget. There's a lot of other things that I would rather be doing than doing that. So our why isn't big enough, all right? Or maybe it's because, brothers and sisters, our budget doesn't excite us. Maybe it's because our budget is only a way for us to maintain our lifestyle, our current situation, right? Many times our budget reminds us of our deficit, how much money we don't have, how much we fall short every month. You know, it's depressing. We don't like it. It gives us a bad feeling, right? It brings us back to reality. One of the things that I remind myself often and I share often is the beautiful thing about the money game is it's a reality checker, right? It tells you the truth if you are honest at playing the money game. If you're honest about your budget, it will tell you the truth. It doesn't matter if you have alligator shoes. It doesn't matter if you have Michael Kors purse. It doesn't matter what people are telling you. It doesn't matter degrees on the wall. It doesn't matter about the pat to the back on your back that you get. Your credit report's not going to lie to you. Your budget is not going to lie to you unless you lie to it. But if we're honest with our budget, it will tell us the truth. And that's why maybe some of us don't like doing budgets, because we already know the reality. We just don't want to face it. The reason why is our why isn't big enough. Why should I do a budget? And that's what the financial plan does. It gives you the why and empowers your budget, right? And the other reason is because, you know, it's only a way to maintain my current lifestyle financially, which is very depressing for most. All right? It's very up and down. It's very topsy-turvy. It's very inconsistent. Okay? We're talking about budget today, and tomorrow we're going to talk about the financial freedom plan. We only have about another 5 minutes, and then we're going to open up for questions. But we're talking about the budget today. Okay? We're talking about a budget. So what is a budget, Darrell? What is a budget? Okay, I got you. You got me. That's some good points, and I agree with you. Let's move forward. Okay, what is a budget? A budget is a list of things that you spend your money on. Budget is a list of things that you spend your money on. Somebody put that in the live feed, please. All right. Somebody put that. Hey, NASCAR Inc. Welcome. Thanks for following. I appreciate you. All right. Thanks for restreaming too. All right. A budget is a list of what you're spending your money on. Somebody put that in there for our viewers, right? Money is a list that you spend your money on. All right? Budget is a way of controlling your expenses. All right? Every year, when I was a stockbroker, every year I used to call my clients and say, okay, it's time for it. Thank you, Sister Candace. It's time for your annual financial physical. Annual financial physical. All right, more about that later on, maybe a later stream, or maybe we'll post it on our blog. Okay, but control your expenses. Control your expenses, and not let your expenses control you. Right? Not let your expenses control you. Some of us let our expenses control us. Right? Our expenses control what we can do with our money, how much we have left. Right? That's why a budget is so very important. But that financial freedom plan to me is more important. right? More important, we'll talk about that tomorrow, okay? All right, so the other thing is about a budget. The goal of a budget is to help us live within our means, right? Have a lifestyle that we can afford. To live within our means. The goal of a budget is to help us live within our means. All right? And once again, like I said, a lot of us don't like to do budgets. We don't like to face the music. We like to dance, but we don't like to face the music. The budget will force you to face the music and deal with your financial reality, which is a good thing. Right? Which is a good thing. When it comes to money, brothers and sisters, a lot of us need to take our heads out of the sand. Because as I told my somebody I was talking to the other day, I told him, if your head's in the sand, then what does that mean? That means your butt is sticking out. As they say, your assets are showing. All right? So get your head out of the sand because your assets are exposed. Right? Your assets are exposed. As long as your assets are exposed or at risk, you can never win at the money game. All right? Now, unfortunately, brothers and sisters, a lot of us are managing. A lot of us are managing a deficit. A lot of us are managing a negative cash flow. A negative cash flow. Okay? A lot of us are doing that. Right? Even with a budget. See, a budget will give you a chance. A budget will at least allow us to face the reality of where we are currently. See, budgets deal with your current financial reality. Financial freedom plan deals with your vision, your future, right? Right? Where people have no vision, they what? Perish. See? So if you don't have a vision, a financial future, financial freedom plan, right? The FF of the BFF, you have no financial vision for yourself, then you're going to perish. We're going to perish at the money game. You might be healthy, but we'll perish at the money game. All right? So that's what we have to understand. Those are the things that we have to understand, brothers and sisters. The BFF that you and I must have. The BFF that we have to have in order to win. The BFFs. No, it's not a best friend forever. No, it's not a best friend for life. Even though those things are good. We should have those things. Those things will help us, emotionally, right? Psychologically, right? But the BFF that we're talking about here, in order to win the money game, is you must have, somebody put that, BFF equals budget and a financial freedom plan. Financial freedom plan, a budget and a financial freedom plan. And we covered today, brothers and sisters, budget. All right? Yep. All right? I am a wholesaler too. Absolutely. You see that behind in my background there, Mr. President? All right? So, a financial freedom plan. We're going to talk about that tomorrow because tomorrow we're going to cover that because that's what really excites you. That's what excites me to even want to do a budget. Right? Well, get with me, Mr. President. Let's talk. All right, go to my website, thesecretstoWholesaling.com, thesecretstoWholesaling.com, and we'll start there and we'll connect, and I'll help you out any way I can with your wholesaling in San Diego, my home state of California. All right, Mr. President, the secrets to wholesaling. Sister Candace, she's a student. Sister Candace, put that in there for me, please. ThesecretstoWholesaling.com is where Mr. President needs to go to get help with wholesaling, all right? But we're talking about today the money game in order to win. We're talking about having a BFF, right? And you should have a BFF for life, and that's a budget and a financial freedom plan. All right? That's what we need to have. That's what we have to have, and we have to make that a part of. Thank you, Sister Candace. We have to make that a part of our life, right? This is serious, right? Your life depends on it. This is serious, brothers and sisters. This is very, very serious. And I'm of the belief, I'm of the opinion that things are going to get harder and more difficult for black people after Obama leaves office, financially. So we don't have a lot of time. It's better to be safe than sorry. You know, I'd rather be wrong in this instance, prepare, than be right. Okay? I don't want to be right. I want to be wrong that it won't get worse for black people after Obama. But just seeing what's coming down, seeing what's happening in our community socially, it doesn't look good. All right? So, that's it, brothers and sisters. If you have any questions, put them in there real quick. If you have any questions, Meerkat, put them in there real quick, because we're at the bottom of the hour, and I like to stay within time because this is the middle of your day, and I want to be respectful. I'm happy that you're able to join. The replay, you can watch it on, thank you very much, Sister Candace. You can watch it on Periscope for 24 hours. Give me about a week or so, and then it'll be on my webpage, right? What is it? DarrellMuhammad.net. DarrellMuhammad.net. We're going to have our first live webinar, private webinar, next Saturday. That's what we're planning, okay? And we're going to start a mastermind group just for those that are here on my list, on my private list, who want to take this to another level, who are serious about black dollars, black enterprise, the community, our community, right? And want to be a part of the solution, not for yourself selfishly, not for your family selfishly, but for our community. All right? So thank you, brothers and sisters, for being here. Welcome to 2016. We're here for a reason. We're here for a purpose. Let's fulfill our purpose. And we'll see you tomorrow. As always, I'll see you at the top, not from the top. Why? Because you, your family, but most importantly, our black community deserves your and my very best. All right? Till tomorrow, everybody. Take care. God bless.